Hi, my name is Jill Didbenner, and I'm an artist in Manchester, New Hampshire. I love making public art because I think it adds something beautiful to the city and gives people things to talk about. This first project is some social distance barriers that I painted at an Italian restaurant, and you can see I've used Italian scenes inspired by that Italian food you can get here. For this project, we decided to use a common color palette, so the pinks, orange, blue, yellow, and a little red are used in all of the barriers downtown, and that adds some unity to the project of multi-artists. This next mural is on the Rex Theater, and the Rex Theater used to be a movie theater, so the inspiration for this mural includes lots of movies, old movies, people's favorite movies like Wizard of Oz, Frankenstein, King Kong, and Breakfast at Tiffany's. And then I've used a variety of people to demonstrate how our city includes everyone. I like putting details like the trolley or an old car and some black and white to lend variety to the scene. In this next one, it's an old telephone. So I put a man playing the accordion, that's my grandfather, and then some other people, and painted some buildings and like an apartment complex. And this was the first phone that I painted. I have 4 phones in Manchester, and I'm the only person who's painted phones in Manchester. But I originally saw telephones painted in Somerville, Massachusetts, and I thought, what a cool project to bring to our city. This mural is a collaboration between 3 artists, and so we took each of our ideas and tried to put them into one mural. You can see we used interesting colors on the hands and in the background, and then incorporated some of the plants that were already growing there into the bottom, and it came together. This is an electric box. Think outside the box is an call for art put on by some of the people at In Town Manchester. And so you have to create a design, submit it, and wait and see if you get chosen to paint your design. This one is a diner because I love spending time at various diners like the Red Arrow or the Red Barn. And during COVID, that's been pretty difficult, obviously, because we have to go eat outside or eat takeout, so it's not the same. But the feeling in this mural is people gathering to talk with friends and family. I like to put lots of little details in my murals to help avoid graffiti. Usually the graffiti artists are also trying to make art, and they'll do it somewhere else if yours is beautiful and complicated. For the last 10 years, I've been taking trips to Honduras to do service projects like this one. This is a mural that we painted on a kindergarten, Jardín del Niños, and I designed most of the mural. The top half is a tree with children getting ready to go to school, and the bottom half is these children playing in the colorful water. This next project is a telephone box. It has some 1950s, 60s, and 70s themed ideas, including jukebox, Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks, and as well a jazz band and sock hop. This is the first jukebox I did, but I ended up redoing it as an installation of wood. So here you can see that actual piece. And it was fun trying to get to the top of this telephone to paint all the way up the posts and just putting a bunch of ideas together. This is another electric box. I called it Paisley Ocean, and it has lots of paisley designs around these animals, ocean animals, and it's really just a fun little walk through the city to see this one. And here comes the third telephone. It's at a pizza place on Union Street, and I also put some of the famous buildings in Manchester that are near it. I liked using the cutouts of the phones in the design because I think it's funny for kids to imagine like what telephones used to be like, especially because it's on a telephone box. This mural I designed. It was chosen by ORIS, which is Organization for Refugee and Immigrant Success. It's in Manchester, and it's an indoor farmers market. So my design included lots of people enjoying a farmers market, and a couple of friends of art helped me with this project. So we included tons of little details, and a little girl in the front was walking by one day, and so we decided to paint her in. Here is the back of the Rex Theater. You can see there's a little graffiti there, and so they wanted to put a mural that showed what the Rex is now. And so we talked about it, and I decided to make the band in the primary colors and then make it as big as possible. So I had to use a lift to create this mural. I did the whole thing myself this summer. And so for 3 weeks I worked on the bottom half and then had 1 week with the lift. And in this scene you can see me on the lift, so you can see how big the mural is. It was a really fun and challenging project because I had to do a lot of problem solving to figure out how big to make things to fit it all together. And while I was there, I also painted this door because there was some graffiti on it. This is the last phone box that I'm working on, and it has kids enjoying the library and adults too. I hope you enjoyed this presentation about my murals, and thanks for watching.